Hey everybody, Escape211 here. Sorry, it has been a little bit for making this video. As I had said in a community post, I was not feeling well for a bit. Then I had to travel out of state for a wedding. And now that I've been back, I've been spending some time with family, but I have also been trying to work on this video. I've had a few different ways and ideas which I wanted to try, which didn't work out, and I figured it just made sense to talk directly to the camera to all of you. And as you may have gathered from the title, I'm going to be taking a break. Simply put, that means I am effectively no longer an official content creator for Mech Arena, and I will not be making YouTube videos. Now, that's the brunt of it, but I'm going to explain a little bit more, but if that's all you came for, then there you go. But let me give you a little bit more detail if some of you would like to hear that. So, you know, after you play this game for long enough, you kind of develop a love-hate relationship with it. If you have played it for a while, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There are definitely things about this game that are super fun and really grab you and are unique to this game. The way combat feels, the pacing, how engaging a lot of that is, and just how streamlined certain elements are, its art style and difference from really any other mech game that you would find in the mobile market. It is pretty unique, and there's a lot to enjoy about that. But after you've played it for long enough, there's also plenty of frustrating elements, like, you know, the idea of pay to win, how matchmaking is, how there is with SP dropping, and how, you know, they're systematically feeling like they're taking away everything that makes it possible for free to play to do what they do, like ads and different kind of things. So there's a lot of things that kind of suck the joy out of the game. Now, I don't want to necessarily harp on that. This is not a rant video, and that's not something I want to necessarily focus on, but that is the reality of it for a lot of people when they talk about that love-hate relationship. But I will tell you that in this mobile market especially, and just the freemium market in general, you're going to experience some of that in any game that is free and free to play. You're just going to have elements where you're going to get frustrated by things that are difficult to progress or hard to get items, or just feel like there's uneven balance between players. It's just the nature of this market, sad to say. But when people do come to me and they say that they're frustrated and they want to leave the game, I will usually ask them a simple question: is it fun? Is the game still fun? Are you still having fun when you play it? And sometimes people will say, well, yeah, but I just have all these headaches and these things to deal with. And I'll try to say, I understand that, but I mean, try to do something different, right? Try to play like goofy customs with friends, or focus on achievements, or do something that's not about the grind or super competitive, you know, where you're trying to strive for an insane goal or whatever that is. Try to do something different so that, you know, you kind of break it up a little bit. Sometimes people will just say, there's too much headaches, I'm just super frustrated. And I just say, well, then take a break, man. I mean, it's a game. It's supposed to be fun. So if you're not having fun, why bother? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So I've been playing this game for, gosh, I don't know, like over 5 years. And I've done a little bit of everything. I've had the opportunity to do a little bit of everything, right? I've been able to, you know, play some competitive stuff. I've been able to play with a lot of friends. I've been in a few clans. I've been able to stream stuff and do like fun customs with a lot of people. I've been an official content creator. I mean, like the kind of wide gamut of what you can do in this game. I've had the opportunity to do a little bit of everything. And I will ask myself the same question from time to time: is the game still fun? And I will say, even today, I still enjoy the game. There's still various things I enjoy about the game, but the process of what I do for creating content, and in some of that, it still sucks that joy out of it. So part of that is really just that I have so many other things that I do in my life, as I'm sure everyone does, but this has always been something that's just a hobby for me. And as life has gotten busier and busier, it's more difficult for me to do that. And it also becomes difficult for me to enjoy some of that because of it. So I think that, you know, it's a good time for me to step away from doing the content creation part of it. But like I said, I'll still be playing the game, so it's not like I'm necessarily dropping that. But I'll also say that part of the reason I have been continuing to create content despite everything else that goes on in my life is really because of all of you. When I first started doing this was just for fun. It was just a hobby. And I really only started doing it because I was, you know, I wanted to create the kind of content I wanted to see for this game at the time. And when I did that, just kind of for myself, the outpouring of like love and support that I got from everybody else, the amount of friends I made, how Polarium reached out to me, how I was able to stream, and just like literally the amount of connections I made with people in the community from all over the world, and just being able to play this game, talk to you guys, talk about the game, and also about life and everything else in between has just been crazy, like super cool. And it's something I will always cherish about my experience with this game. So I have to say, first of all, thank you for that. But like I said, even though I will be no longer doing content, I am still going to be playing the game. I actually am not deciding to completely hang it up and just walk away from the game because, like I said, I'm still having fun, but I'm just going to be doing it far more casually and mostly just with the free-to-play account, just because I've had the most fun doing that. But that still means I will be around Discord if you want to reach out and talk to me still, ask questions. I'll try my best to give advice, even though I don't always have access to everything if I'm free to play. And, you know, I still will be willing to talk to all of you, of course, all the time, and still be able to play matches when I'm available. So this isn't necessarily like me just ditching and ghosting everybody, so I'll still be around. So I guess that is somewhat a silver lining. And because of that, I still want to say my usual sign off, because it feels like a part of me now and a part of what we've shared throughout all of this, and because I'll still be around. So truly, I do hope that I will see you all out there in some form or fashion on the battlefield. Take care, my friends.